Hello, and thank you for joining me again at the cutting mat. Today I'll be looking at the Warhammer Undead Chariot. But before I go any further, I just want to say a thank you to the 6 subscribers and the 140 plus views I have on the channel so far. I just started making these videos just for myself really, because the collector in me wants to somehow preserve what I'm opening and about to paint and assemble and all the rest of it. So these videos were really what that was all about. But to know that level of interest is out there is cool, and thank you for that. So for this miniature, I've been really excited to paint this. Like, I love how animated the model is. It feels like there's a lot of motion in here. Like these two guys, they're cruising through the Bretonian countryside, having the time of their lives. This guy, he's seen a rabbit he doesn't like. He's gonna take it out with his bow and arrow, and him, he's lining up a shot on a peasant in the distance that he's just riding towards. So I love the liveliness of this model. It's undead, it's slightly grim, it's dark. I mean, it's skeletons and bones and things, but it's got a lot of life to it. So I'm looking forward to painting this a lot. So we'll see what's inside the box. You get the, I'll zoom in. You get the standard Undead Warrior sprue. It's got the weapons here, skulls here, I think the torsos were here and the arms were here. It has been snipped and partially assembled, but I think with the bits on this sprue and the bits in the box, I will have enough to create the finished model. So yeah, see what I use out of that. There's the Chariot Body itself. I like. It looks as good as it does on the box art. It's very in keeping with the Vampire Count's undead vibe at the time. Big creepy spine, rib cage with shoulder blades on. These I don't think have actually been glued on, but I think I can, or I will, glue these on before painting, because it's all going to be the same effect, so it won't make it any more difficult. Yep, so that's decent. You get the 2 steeds, undead steeds, standard for the time. They've been assembled okay. I don't think I need to do anything to these. I'll take the support off here and here. And you get them, so you get the 2 cavalry bases. And then there's also, I think, the yoke, I think that's called, which will sit like that. So that's how that will go together. So that's all bone effect. It's going to be pretty easy to paint, I think. I painted some undead armoured halberdiers before this, and there was a lot of detail on the armour. So this is just going to be bone effect and painting the weapons, which I think should go a lot quicker. We'll see. This guy actually got me thinking. If you compare him to the box art, so you see the archer here. He's leaning into the shot. He's quite dynamic. He looks like he's putting some effort in. Whereas this guy looks quite clunky, quite rigid in a way. And I saw a lot of undead warriors for sale on eBay, and they all have this problem where they've been put together but the stance isn't quite right. And that made me think that I really need to consider buying brand new in box or unassembled parts for this generation of undead warrior. It's not something I like to do. I'd rather buy pre-assembled and painted and try and restore it in some way, but for these, because of the way they're put together, I really need to consider the brand new in-box sort of approach. So yeah, I won't use him. I'm not happy with how he's put together, but he's taught me something. You get 4 square infantry bases. I don't think I'll be needing any of these, but they're dated GW 1991, so yeah, I'll hang on to those. And then there's the bits in the box. you get 4 shields, 2 lances. There's 3 torsos and legs in here, so I should have enough to create the crew and have 1 left over. Shields are like gold dust on eBay. I can't believe how much they sell for, but I'll have 3 spares out of this. That'll be fine. I don't think I'm going to use any of the armor, so you get like a breastplate. I think there's a helmet in here as well somewhere. I don't think I'll use those. I think that they have more impact when it's just the warriors without the helmet and the armor put on. I think it starts to confuse the miniature if you start adding things on here. They have more impact with sort of the bare bones skeleton, as it were. So yeah, really looking forward to painting this miniature. Hopefully by next video I'll have these done. Planning a bit of a batch paint with this and some skeleton warriors done at the same time, because it's going to be mainly painting bone effect and a bit of detail on the weapons and things like that, the shields. So because it's all the similar sort of work, I think I will I'll try and get those done as a group. So yeah, hopefully by next video I'll have something to show you. If not, I'll do another unboxing, but until next time, cheerio.